Yeah. Yeah, y'all should hear me in the when I'm prepping the show. I'll be over here croning and shit. Over here singing and shit. I'm doing like I was doing like the if Lil Jon was doing opera. You feel me? Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh. What? Lil Jon at opera. Let's go. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know y'all ain't never heard a news anchor like this before. This is why I'm your favorite news anchor, all right? But anyway, y'all know who the hell I am. I'm the Shadow Band Man, also known as the Off Tangent Man. And today, we're going to talk about Trump hitting 100K fee on the H-1B visas. Oh, shit. And bruh's like, hey, the corporations is going to pay. You know what? I ain't going to lie. I'm for that. Now, is it going to happen? Well, that's another question, okay? Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna happen. The corporation's gonna be like, hold on now. You trying to make us pay what? Huh? Nah. Come back, Trump. We gotta sit back at the table. Hold on now. But if it do happen, hey, the corporation could pay for that shit. And yeah, I'm a stock owner. Yeah, the stock gonna go down, but I need the stocks to go down a little bit. I'm trying to buy a little bit more. You feel me? I'm trying to buy some more. And at the end of the day, them corporations could pay for that shit. Or if they don't pay, more American workers. You know what? Some of y'all act like us Americans is too stupid to do these jobs. Man, it'd be Americans saying this shit. I'd be like, oh, damn. What are you talking about? You from here. You should be like, hell yeah, we could do these jobs. I know it's a lot of stupid motherfuckers in the States, but damn it. Come on now. Anyway, before we get into that though, you feel me? Let me talk to my my fam sector of the audience. Man, I appreciate y'all for real. Y'all doing the damn thing. Them numbers is going up. The watch time is going up. Subscribers that's watching the damn content going up. Oh my goodness. That notification bell y'all been hitting. Well, maybe the hate side of my audience been doing that shit too. But back to the fan sector of my audience, man. I appreciate y'all. My FBA fam. My Black American fam. Black people on code. The minuscule allies that we do have. Okay? Who else? My mods. Brooke, Daryl, thank you so much. My producers. Byron, Kiveon, Reeland, thank y'all. And everybody else that's going to be in the chat on the fan side of the game. Y'all should have been doing this goddamn loudly and proudly that I should have heard it through the damn computer screen. Let's get it. Yep. Now to the other sector of my audience. And yeah, I do got a hating sector of my audience, y'all. You feel me? They be in the comments. I had a comment today. Over here dweebing away. But back to you suspected white supremacists, y'all fucking bums. You tethers, bootlick Sambos. I don't know why you be kissing white Zaddy's ass. It just don't make no sense. But hey, I guess I can actually it ain't no guess. I don't get it. Don't make no damn sense. The honkies, y'all ain't no better. Y'all over here drinking y'all meth milkshakes, wagging a finger at us. And the rest of you imbeciles that uphold that weak ass ideology of white supremacy and all that other bullshit. Y'all go EAD. Now, with that being said, Keeve in the building. Keeve in the building. Yeah. Keeve in the building. Yeah. My producer in the building. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. But I got a clip I want to show y'all. It's a whole bunch of mess in this clip. And you know what? Shout out to the new party. I think we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. It's this certain group. You feel me? But the clip I'm about to show y'all, that's a whole lot of shit going on this clip. You feel me? And shout out to Tyreek. He said, in the wake of HBCUs receiving threats, a group of suspected white supremacists went to HBCU, Tennessee State, which they were one of the HBCUs that got a bomb threat after Charlie Kirk got assassinated by a white man. But I guess you got to whack the finger at somebody, right? Under the guise of debating. But they were really there to racially antagonize the students. They ended up getting ran off the block. All right. And yesterday also on the new party, they play Nora played this clip. You feel me? And first of all, I listened to these guys debate. They sound like jackasses. Okay, they sound dumb as hell. But I will say this: the signs that they have, man, hey, our younger black brothers and sisters, hey, the whole DEI, y'all should have been mad. They said get rid of DEI. You know what that mean? That mean they hurting their own women. Because who benefited from DEI the most? That's right, white women. 74% to be exact. You know what? Scratch that. Let me get my Charlie Kirk on. 90% to be exact. I'm going to start doing like Charlie Kirk and shit. You feel me? I'm going to just exaggerate numbers. Whatever number you think it is going to be more. Hell. Shit. Why not? Everybody saying, he told the truth. Okay, well, damn it. I'm going to start doing that shit too. Okay? Where's my damn sound effect? Because white women is who benefited from DEI the most. Then the next thing they had on the sign, they were like, deport all illegal immigrants. I'm like, hey, my black brothers and sisters, hey, that's going to help y'all out. When y'all get out of college, y'all can get them jobs and shit. But then I heard like, because what's that group called? The Fearless Funder Dweebs, or what the fuck y'all taking the name from a black woman? Hey, y'all got the same name as the two black women that Ed Bloom shut down their shit because he said you can't give funding because of race. And Ed Bloom is Jewish. That's why we don't separate white supremacy from the Jewish shit. Nah. It's all hey. You could be Jewish and uphold white supremacy. That's why we keep it simple. It's white supremacy. But, yeah, I think their name is the Fearless Funds or the Fearless Fan Club. I don't fuck know. All I know, I heard some of their talking points, and they sound dumb as hell. But, let's play this clip, and I'm like, Now, come on, bruh. Why you twerking, bruh? God damn. Man, I love my younger black folks, but damn it, bruh, stop twerking, bruh. What the hell?
Y'all want to do a drink up? Yeah.
And that was another thing. It's a whole bunch of shit wrong in this clip. First of all, you know, my younger black folks, man, y'all holding up the BLM sign. Hey, scratch that shit. BLM ain't about shit. Okay? They scamming this shit. They ain't do nothing for us black folks. I'm telling you right now. But I'm tired of these white motherfuckers acting victim. They're like, oh my God, they trying to drink in the car. Oh my God. Man, you know you going over there on campus of having bad faith arguments, right? And to me, a debate and an argument, same thing at this point. All right? But at the same time, you know, that's why we be telling you, motherfuckers, man, y'all gotta stop. Man, come debate some scholars. Some people that know better. Y'all going to college students. And I used to be a college student. I graduated from that PWISDSU. You feel me? But let me tell you something. In college, I didn't know how to argue or debate. I was dumb as hell at it. Okay? Come on now. Y'all going to colleges and shit. You go to that HBCU. You can't debate some scholars would have been like, okay, we see what you're trying to do with the DEI stuff. You're trying to antagonize. But did you know within your own community, y'all benefited the most? So why are you promoting this white on white savagery? I mean, if you want to do it, be my guest. I'm going to stay out. You feel me? But why is that? Then their next topic probably be like, well, what about the black on black crime in Chicago? And be like, okay. That's it. But let's look at some more though. You feel me?
You're just trying to hit the car. Whoa! That was loud.
That was it. Hey, look, you go in there, you go outside to do certain things, you never know what type of reaction gonna happen. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I did have in my thought process because that was an HBCU, and I saw the BLM signs and stuff, and then I seen they signs. I'm like, who teaching the kids, bruh? Man, I'm like, who teach? That DEI didn't help us. Yeah, it's illegal immigrants, man. Get them out of here. That's gonna help them out. I'm like, man, who is the teacher at HBCUs? Y'all need me at this point, god damn it. But at the end of the day, them suspected honkies, they knew what they were doing. They were doing some antagonizing stuff. All right. But let's hop right into it. Trump out here hitting people with $100,000 fine for the visas out here. You feel me? Yup, right there. Boom. And we're going to read a little bit of this article from the BBC. Get your mind out the gutter, please. But let me show y'all something real quick, because I was curious. I was like, what politician advocated for H-1B visa? And look what popped up. Elon Musk. Oh, shit. He ain't a politician, but you know he was playing grab ass with Trump. Then they had a falling out, which Tesla doing magnificent, by the way. God damn. Shit. Tesla out here. Look it. This is how Tesla performing. Imagine, like, I was about to say Vince Carter in a dunk contest in 96, but some of y'all ain't gonna know that. What? Imagine damn, I was gonna say Barry Sanders too. You feel me? Nah, some of y'all ain't gonna know that. What's more of a modern thing? Y'all help me out in the chat. Who's more modern right now where you're like, God damn, that's crazy? More like a Patty Mahomes 3 years ago. Where you're like, what the hell? That's how Tesla stock is doing right now. Man. But look at Elon Musk, he advocated for that shit because it helps his companies. Hell, I think didn't he come over on the H-1B visa program? His vocal supporter of the H-1B visa program asserting that the U.S. must welcome top global talent to stay competitive and help out his fucking company. He was regularly called for the program's expansion and urged policymakers to allow more foreign technology. Okay, there you go. Oh, Vivek Ramaswamy. And Vivek, he's a known ass kisser of Trump. Right? But then, hey, Trump hitting $100,000 fee. I thought y'all was cool. I guess not. Hey, I've been telling y'all on this show, y'all, hey, they don't be on the same team. They be flip-flopping and flop-flipping. All right? So Vivek Ramaswamy, you feel me? Some moderate Democrats and a faction of Republicans have sponsored reform. So, the Democrats is with it because they always with it when it comes to immigrants, no matter what. Ask Jasmine Crockett in her 52 wigs. Current U.S. policy. Right here, let's read a little bit of this. While President Donald Trump previously criticized and restricted the H-1B program, he has more recently shifted, acknowledging the value of skilled foreign workers. Yeah, but he also taxing that ass too. Okay? So, I'm just saying, which is a good thing. Yeah. We got top talent here in the States. I'm tired of y'all thinking us Americans is fucking stupid. Come on, man. Especially as Black Americans. Are you kidding me? We built this country. That AC that I'm feeling right now, that you folks out there need when you living in them hot ass places. Who invented that? Sure wasn't no motherfucker named Earl. Okay? The doorknob. You couldn't get through a damn door until the doorknob was invented. Who created that? Oh. But nah, we dumb and shit. Oh, we can't do a couple coding or some shit like that. Are you kidding me? Get the F out of here. Pro-business allies like Musk actively pushing for more open policy now. Tech industry influence. They getting hella money. Okay? So now Trump is like, hold on, now look, I gotta look good in front of the people. I gotta tax y'all like 100,000. This, hey, in my opinion, this is actually low. This low. 100,000 is a drop in a bucket for some of these companies. Y'all see it? Amazon, Google, Microsoft, which I got some by the way, frequently lobby Congress and the White House for supportive H-1B policies. Of course they do. Real talk, 100,000 ain't nothing for their ass. Because they would have to pay American workers 200 plus. I'm telling y'all, the people they got over here now, when it comes to these jobs, they getting paid like 120. And also, it don't matter anyway, because they out here like, you know what? We about to get robots to take over some of these jobs too. And if y'all don't think some of these higher talent jobs, and they ain't trying to create some AI and some robotic shit to replace that shit too with the low service jobs, then you're a fucking fool. Okay? Excuse my French. I'm not trying to say the F-bomb so much, but sometimes that word just comes so naturally. Okay? And in summary, the most active public advocates for the H-1B visa program are prominent tech entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Vivek, the third member of Beavis and Butthead, Ramaswamy, supported by some business-aligned lawmakers and major tech firms like Google, Amazon, Microsoft. Okay, there we go. All right. But let's read a little bit of this before we get into the article. President Donald Trump has recently imposed major changes to the H-1B one. Yeah. $100,000 application fee. Let's read this. On September 19th, 2025, President Trump signed a proclamation that establishes a $100,000 fee for H-1B visa applicants. This fee applies only to applications starting with the 2026 lottery and excludes current visa holders or participants in the 2025 lottery. The $100,000 must be paid annually, substantially raising the cost for employers seeking to sponsor foreign talent. Well, damn it, you know what you could do? Pay the American talent instead of paying, because you already pay these jobs around like 100 to like around like 300,000. So now they taxing on another 100,000. Hell, just give that shit to American people. Get them $100,000 jobs to American people. You feel me? Specifically Black Americans. Okay? Yeah. We can do these jobs. You act like we can't. Additional restrictions and changes. Trump's new policies also restrict entry for certain H-1B visa holders unless the employer has paid the fee. And the employer, that's the Microsofts, the Googles, the Amazon, all these other tech companies and shit. Okay? Which, by the way, that's why some people don't think this is going to happen. Because, you know, them tech companies have been in the law. Okay? The administration further plans to shift the H-1B system from a lottery to a wage and merit-based allocation, favoring the highest paid and most skilled workers. See, now, when they say merit-based, and I already know this is going to be capped now. Because if you did merit-based, if y'all did merit-based, most Black Americans would be employed. Let's be real. Or it'd be a big-ass percentage increase of Black Americans at these jobs. I know some dweeb in the comments gonna be like, oh my God, you kind of like a Black supremacist. You fucking idiot. How can there be two supremes? Explain that to me, please. How can you have white supremacy and Black supremacy? At this point, if y'all gonna have that, hell, I guess Jewish supremacy exists. Brown supremacy exists. Hell, what's another supremacy? You feel me? Hell, I guess Asian supremacy exists. Shit, everybody's supreme, I guess. Okay. Anyway, entry-level candidates and small businesses, enhancing oversight and documentation requirements will substantially increase the administrative burden for employers. No, the fuck it wouldn't. They already trying to get rid of administrative shit by having AI and AI jobs do the shit, man. This is cap. That's cap right there. That's Captain Crunch. Okay? Y'all remember this? Berber was trying to do the gold card for first it was $5 million right there. So he dropped it down to $1 million. Hey, Trump really runs America like a business. He'd be like, all right, we're going to try to sell some shit for $5 million. He like, I believe they're going to buy it. Then nobody buys. And he starts saying, oh, I got a 40% discount on the shit. Now you only got to pay $2.5 million. Nobody don't buy some more. You like, then Trump is like, you know what? Hey, slide me a cool $1 million and just say, just give me a good name in the press. Then we good. It's like, God damn. Yeah, a platinum card. And let me see my chat real quick. I don't really abandon y'all. Look at this. A platinum card. Man, Trump out here just trying to sell anything. But hey, I'm for it though. Hey, you gonna be a legal immigrant? You gonna have to pay. If you gonna try to come over here and be an immigrant trying to take some jobs and shit, yeah, pay. Okay. I don't want to read none of this. Let's go to this right here. And this off the BBC by Bernard the Busman Jr. It's one hell of a name, bro. And Daniel K. All right. The U.S. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order that will add 100,000 fee application. Okay. Trump's order mentions abuse of program and will restrict entry unless payment is made. Okay. Critics have long argued that H-1Bs undercut the American workforce because they do. While supporters, including billionaire Elon Musk, argue it allows the U.S. to attract top talent from around the world. That's horse crap. And Elon Musk, man, of course he's gonna cater for his people. Okay, they just talk about the gold card. Okay, Trump's order to come into force on 21st September. It would only apply to new requests. Okay, we read all this shit too. We probably don't need to read this article. All right. Blah blah blah, la di da di da di, na di da di. Okay, the greatest beneficiary of the program the previous fiscal year was Let's do it right here. Let's read right here. Since 2004, the number of H-1B applications has been capped at 85K per year. Okay. Until now, H-1B visas have carried various administrative fees totaling around 1,500. That ain't a lot. Data from U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services shows that applications for H-1B visas for the next fiscal year fell to about 359,000, a 4-year low. So they ain't getting it anyway. The greatest beneficiary of the program the previous fiscal year was Amazon, followed by tech giants Tata, Microsoft, Meta. I don't know why I said it like that, but we going with it. Apple, Google, according to government statistics. So, man, all the company is booming already. Late on Friday, Amazon told employees with H-1B visas who are already in the U.S. to remain there. Yeah, because y'all safe. Y'all good. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Said was concerned by the edit. I don't care about that. Okay, let's read about this right here. India was the largest beneficiary of H-1B visas last year. Yeah, for real. And I heard in Silicon Valley, it was like a massive jump of Indian people in there just because of the tech industry, y'all. Accounted for 71% of the approved applications. Oh, man. Reuters news agency report citing government data. China was said to come in second with 11%. Man, that's 88% of what you call it, man. Of Asian people. Because they be putting Indians in the Asian category. Damn! What? Yeah, Donald Trump. Man, you should have made it 150,000. God damn. Tadaman Watson, a founding attorney at Watson Immigration Law, told the BBC that the ruling could be a nail in the coffin for many of her clients that are mostly small businesses and startups. Okay. It won't be a nail in the coffin, though. The thing is like y'all don't want to pay the American workers their wage. And Brooke in the building. What's good, Brooke? What's good? Hope you living well. Let me inform you on what we talking about. We talk about these H-1B visas and how Trump is trying to tax on a $100,000 fee. Yep. Brooke, yep. India's in Asia. So them Asians is getting it popping. We stopping that shit. Hell no. Y'all better look it. Americans could do that job too. Okay. So yeah. Damn, 88% come from Asia. God damn. All right. Hey, you know what I wonder in Brooke and Keith? You know what I wonder? I wonder how much money these people send back to their homeland. I want to know that amount. You feel me? Because they most definitely send the money back to their fams and shit in the homeland and shit. Even though I know, like, you know, man, I done seen some clips in India. Shit. Bangladesh? Woo. Shit. I wouldn't want to walk in that motherfucker at night. I'll tell you that much. Almost everyone's going to be priced out. This 100,000 as an entry point is going to have a devastating impact. She added, oh, shit. Hold on. Noted that many small or medium-sized companies would tell you they actually can't find workers to do the job. Man, this help out the big companies too, because they're gonna the smaller companies gonna get swallowed up. I look at it like this though too. I think this is cap. Y'all can't find the workers for that pay for the service. That's what it be. And these tech jobs, you're going to have to pay big money because Amazon and them already, they be paying big money for these jobs. You feel me? These jobs range from 100 plus. When employers sponsor foreign talent, more often than not, they're doing that because they have not been able to fill those positions. Miss Watson added, cap. George Lopez, the chair of the Immigration and Global Mobility Practice Group at Litter Medicine PC, and we're not talking about the comedian George Lopez. I mean, some wouldn't even say he a comedian, but said 100,000 fee will put the brakes on American competitiveness in the tech sector in all industries. How? No. Start employing Americans and pay a proper wage. That's what it is. And you know what else this is going to do? Which I'm glad they're going to do it. This is going to stop the banks from lending out this startup tech companies that's just taking money and ain't doing shit. Let's be real. It's going to stop that shit too, because now you're going to be like, oh shit, I ain't got enough money to pay employees, and I ain't got employees, so the company ain't working. Yeah, man. You feel me? Pay Americans, man. Specifically Black Americans. Okay? All right. This is interesting, y'all. I'm telling y'all. We read it in between the lines with this. Some companies might consider setting up operations outside the U.S. I mean, the big wigs do it. Do you know that it's either Amazon or Google is ran out of Sweden? You know what? Why am I telling y'all this? We could just freaking Perplexity it, aka the new Google. Which Mag 7 works out of Sweden? And Mag 7 is Magnificent 7. That's the Teslas, the Apples, Amazon, all that. Of the magnificent tech giants, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, Nvidia, and Tesla, the ones with significant operational presence in Sweden are Microsoft, Apple, and goddamn Amazon, Google is Alphabet, and Meta. All of them. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? This why, hey, personally, if this goes through, man, the big companies probably want this shit to go through. Now that I think about it, the big companies want this to happen. Because then all they're going to do is just swallow up all the smaller companies like Walmart did to back in like was it the 2000s? Remember when Walmart started buying up all them mom and pop shops and shit? I think it was the 2000s. It was either mid or late 2000s when I was seeing that in the news. So I think they want this to happen. Because I'm telling y'all, $100,000 to them is a drop in the bucket. All right. The debate over H-1B had previously caused splits within Trump's team and supporters. Man, it wasn't that. It was the goddamn list of the Epstein fucking files. That's divided a split. This didn't divide no split. What are you talking about? Pitting those in favor of the visa against critics such as former strategist Steve Bannon. Trump told reporters at the White House in January that he understands both sides of the argument. Okay. The year before, while seeking to attract support from the tech industry while on the campaign trail, Trump vowed to make the process of attracting talent easier, going as far as to propose green cards for college graduates. Green cards are okay. You need a pool of people to work for companies. He told the All In podcast. You got a pool. The unemployment rate going up. I mean, you got a pool of Americans that's ready to work. And these jobs. I'm tired of y'all acting like Americans can't work these top level jobs. Are you fucking kidding me? Most of the time, y'all training these people anyway. Let me tell y'all something. People are not coming over to the job and just knowing exactly what to do. No, people get trained for at least a couple of months. They might have an idea of what to do, but they getting trained. Okay. Yes, Brooke, that's what good. For real. You know what I mean? Bring the jobs back to the States. Give the jobs to us. You feel me? And Brooke says you have to realize they're saying American with quotations. Yeah. Feel me? Hold on. Let me you right, Brooke. For real. Where was I at? Oh, easy talent. Blah blah blah. Okay. Let's early in the first term in 2017, Trump signed an executive order that increased scrutiny of H-1B applications, seeking to improve fraud detection. Yeah, he did that. Rejections rose to an all-time high of 24% in 2018 fiscal year, compared to between 5 to 8% up under Barack, and 2 to 4% under Joe Biden. Oh my goodness, these immigrants were taken up. Oh, man. All the time the tech companies push back, criticize the Trump. This is horse. I'm telling you, the small tech companies, the big tech companies ain't really pushing back like that. I'm telling y'all that right now. After reading through all this, I see the play. Y'all should see the play too. If y'all see the play, or if you don't see the play, call in 619-609-7383. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Call in. Let me know what y'all think. Also, the stage is open. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel about this? Personally, me, I'm all for this. I'm all for this. Will this happen, though? Probably not. Actually, it depends on how the Mag 7 feels about this. Personally, I think publicly the Mag 7 gonna be like, oh, uproar, oh. But behind closed doors, I think they shaking hands with Trump like, yep, good move. Because what this gonna do is gonna kill the competition. It's gonna kill the smaller tech companies. And all that's gonna do is now the bigger tech companies is gonna acquisition. They're gonna acquire the small tech companies. Come on, man. You feel me? Got to read in between the lines, y'all. But like I said, I'm all for this. And I want these jobs to go to Black Americans, okay? I know some of y'all going to be in the comments, the hating sector, going to be like, why are you only worried about race? Why are you only worried about this Black man? Because I am. Okay? We know this is gonna help out all Americans, but damn it, I want my Black Americans to get these jobs. So we can do these jobs, bro. Like the coding and all that shit. Come on, man. We could do it. We just don't want to do it for the pay. Y'all gotta pay. Y'all gotta pay out of pocket. All right. But with that being said, do I got some other stuff? Well, let me show y'all this real quick before I play the slapper of the day. Because this aligns with, right, the whole thing that they don't want to pay us. That's why they be having immigrants do this shit. Cheaper pay. You feel me? But look what Berber says. And Chris tweeted the quiet part out loud. And they said they import Africans so they don't have to hire Black Americans. Well, let's listen to Berber right here.
Affects African Americans in a very interesting way, which is actually both the universities and the corporate employers are literally, this is true, they literally import Africans.
The universities! Especially the HBCUs. Let's be real, man. A lot of the people that's in the top dog positions at HBCUs don't be of the lineage. They don't be of the lineage. They be like first generation Nigerian, first generation Ghanese, first generation Jamaican. It be that shit. Then people be scratching your head. Even me scratching my head like, wait a minute, why the fuck is Howard University infested with fucking rats and shit? But the price to go there done went up. Y'all building new houses and shit. Trying to boost up your sports athletic stuff. Man, these motherfuckers don't be out of lineage. Just saying.
So that they don't have to hire African Americans. Because they still count as black. There was a great story. The thing that woke me up to this, there was a story in the New York Times 20 years ago about Harvard. So Harvard admits, black students, but which ones? Back when the New York Times could talk about these things honestly. And it quoted actually Henry Louis Gates and Lonnie Guinier at the time at Harvard Law School, basically observing that.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Time out. Something just popped in my head. They say that, us black Americans, we don't really go to college like that. You feel me? What if we did apply and they just wasn't accepting us at a high rate? Right? Because like he just said, if you hire, you feel me, a black person that's either an immigrant or that's an anchor baby, it's still considered black. So they black number probably be up to par, but it don't be from us of the lineage. I just thought about that. I'm like, that's probably another reason why we didn't really go to college like that in high ass numbers. You feel me? They rejecting our shit and bringing in a certain type of black person. But let's listen to some
African Americans were not benefiting from affirmative action because Harvard had figured out that they could import Nigerians. Right. And again, it's just like, right, the Nigerians are great. They're very smart. They're very productive. It's fantastic. All other things being equal, you'd like to have as many of them in your country. But like, is that really why we're doing, the set aside programs affects African Americans?
Man, that done debunked all these people that be like, man, us immigrants, we come in, we don't get no programs or no handouts and shit. Nah. F out of here with that. So I did want to show y'all that. You know what? Cause let me show that on the back end. I'm gonna show my brother Ellis Jones clip because he brought up some great points. I'm gonna show that on the back end though. And y'all tapped in. I appreciate it. Look, if you watching on the Twitter side of the game, hit your brother to repost. I do appreciate it. If you want to catch the playback, go to Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. Once again, Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. If you watching on the tube side of the game, hit that join button. I want to see them exclusive ass emojis. I appreciate y'all watching on the tube side of the game. Y'all been doing it too. Y'all been hitting that notification bell. And the subscribers amount that I'm having that's watching, that shit done gone up drastically. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all really tapped in. Okay? But let's get to the slapper of the day. And you know what? I don't care what y'all say. I wanted to listen to some damn Ludacris. Ludacris underrated as hell, y'all. Ludacris underrated as hell. And you know what? We about to listen to this slapper right here, you feel me? Off this 2001 album, Word of Mouth. Saturday. Why is it not playing? Come on now. Yeah, featuring Sleepy Brown. Ooh, ooh.
Big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old laugh.
Put it in the chat. Hold on.
From the soul, no phone, moved on up, double shot, hit it there, fill my cup, looted tote smoke in a big black truck, did I wild out? What the fuck? Act like my rims ain't clean, how you gon' act like my neck don't bling? Haters get sprayed like Afro sheen, but they don't ever really wanna pop them thang, Kang, sugar man, so that don't go, and I'm not that I like pulled off so slow, but I'm out for the night so fast that drove, so daddy come home in a Cadillac brown, that doesn't sound absurd, claims how that part when they flip them words. Trick car alarms didn't fit them curves. Top talking up fat man herb. I got a big big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old ass. It's up on blast, cop just passed, just seen a big old ass. It's illegal, but the flex in my backyard. Go, that's my bud. Smoke till you drop out, that's my love. Keep a couple roll and I hit the club in the back door. Nigga, what? Act like I don't make sounds. How you gon' act like I don't get loud? How you gon' act like I don't rock crowds and leave a lot of people with a tattoo smile? Don't recollect, I see you sound like dirt, but I guess what you don't really know don't hurt. With a vest and a pulse, with a shotgun squirt. My folks on the block, man, they got that word. They got that word. Don't it smell so good in Southwest where they rep that hood. Protect those tests, they up to no good. And come through floss and they wish y'all would. I got a big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old ass. It's up on blast, cop just passed, just seen a big old ass. No, work that tip, get rid of evidence, move that brick, keep a D ego with an extra clip, think it ain't so, sucker, yeah. Act like I just do rap. How you gon' act like I just ain't strapped? How you gon' act like I don't push black Eldorado fifth wheel on back? 50 finger trigger man, little don't sleep. With a Mac on the Glock, I'ma make them say please. And I'm back on the block to the cops they freeze. And I'm so high, I think I got a nosebleed. Got a nosebleed? Don't it smell so sweet? In Decatur where they pack that heat and rob neighbors in the night creep. I'll see you later, we'll be in them streets. I got a big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old ass. It's a small blast, cop just passed, just seen a big old ass. I got a big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just seen a big old ass. It's a small blast, cop just passed, just seen a big old ass.
This is a slapper. Damn. Saturday by Ludacris. Man. Featuring Sleepy Brown. Can't forget the yeah, off this slapping album Word of Mouth. You feel me? Oh man, Ludacris got some more slappers too. I'm about to be most definitely slapping them down the line. You feel me? Also, I put the song in the chat. Y'all go check it out, okay? But with that being said, phone lines are still open. Phone lines did not close down, y'all. Also, the stage is open. If y'all want to come up on stage and talk about the H-1B visa stuff, phone number is 619-609-7383. Daryl in the damn building. What's good, bruh? Oh, y'all tapping in on the tube side of the game. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Daryl, did you hear what I was playing? Or did you just come in? Did you catch me playing the Ludacris that Saturday? Ooh. Or did you just come in? I had to play one of the underrated legends, Ludacris. You feel me? But oh, you just came in? Okay, yeah. So you missed it, bro. I was slapping some Ludacris, bro. I was slapping from the album Word of Mouth, man. I was slapping that Saturday, bro. You feel me? But with that being said, let me play this clip from a brother I know. You feel me? Bro has been on the show before. I like what this brother be saying. He be cracking me up in the spaces sometimes too. He be in spaces on here on Twitter. He be arguing with motherfuckers. Be cracking me up. But I'm glad he dropped this clip right here because, like I said, I'm not from San Diego, but this is my second home. You know, I'm from the town, aka Oakland. You know what I mean? But this is my second home, San Diego. I've been out here since 2005. You know, Ellis Jones, good brother, really cares about. I feel like he cares about us, Black Americans, and he really does care about his city, San Diego. He says right here, over the years, our numbers have gone down while millions have been spent on immigration program. Facts! Facts! And Monica Montgomery, I called her ass out last year about that shit. She gave away money to immigrants for her immigration program. I've been trying to get her on the show, and her flunkies, they ain't been trying to get me on. I've been emailing them and stuff like that. And if the person watching know what I'm talking about, yeah, you flunky. You feel me? Monica Montgomery, she the constituent out here in San Diego. All right? Okay? Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute, y'all. Come on, Tiggs. Mama Duke wants you. I know you sleep right now. Mama Duke wants you. Here you go. All right. Mama Duke's wanted Tiggs. Tiggs is the new cat we adopted. You feel me? Yeah, but back on it though. Yeah, Monica Montgomery. Her and the rest of her cronies out here in Dago most definitely gave like $3 million to an immigrant program. What we got? Not a damn dime? Nothing. No, this is actual facts. I have not seen her put any money into any of the black goddamn businesses that's out there in Southeast San Diego. And if I'm lying, somebody please prove me wrong. Send me something. But anyway, Ellis also says, our leaders told us to fight for everyone else's causes, but when the door shut, they stood silent. We were backdoored, drugged, systematically replaced while they clung to their little offices. Boom. Let's listen to this brother right here. And this is the district I'm talking about. You know what I mean? This is the district I'm talking about in Southeast San Diego where it had a lot of black businesses. You feel me? Shout out to Phil, the Block Club. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean?
San Diego. Black American in Southeast San Diego. How does it feel to do all that marching and pushing and pressing and hoping and praying to get affordable housing built in your community? Nothing but immigrants living in there.
Damn. He right too. I seen immigrants coming out of there. For real. No lie. No lie.
To put in all that work and be pushed out of your own community. I need an answer, Black San Diego.
Over the years, San Diego's black community has steadily declined, while the city poured millions into immigration programs. This is fact, y'all. Our so-called leaders pushed us to fight for everyone else's causes. They stood by, the doors were shut in our faces, and we were systematically replaced. This on top, the rest of our cronies. This guy right here, I was in a meeting with him, the Diamond District, because that's the area that Ellis was just in. And bro was just talking a bunch of fucking babble. Nothing with getting the money to these businesses. It's all this planning shit. This Monica Montgomery, you feel me? I think, where her assistant? I think it's her right here. I met at a networking event. Most definitely got the email, left my stuff, emailed multiple times. There's another chick too. You feel me? She's not in this picture. Emailed her and all this shit to try to get her on the show, Monica Montgomery, to talk about the whole immigration program. They ain't responded. So that shit sometimes y'all be like, well, what you doing up there? Motherfuckers is doing shit. Okay? These motherfuckers be stonewalling. Don't want to talk. Don't want to communicate. All right? Yeah. Shout out to Ellis Jones, man. For real. calling out these motherfuckers. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay? Nah, bruh. I'm originally from Oakland, aka the town. You feel me? But I live in San Diego. San Diego is like, 2 to 3 hours away from LA, depending on where you're trying to go in LA. You feel me? So yeah, bruh. I'm not from LA. I'm from Oakland, the Bay Area, the town. You know what I mean? But I'm out here in Dago. But yeah, Ellis Jones, man, shout out to you, man. Everybody that's in, if you're a Black American and you in your city and you seeing some bullshit, corruption that's going on with your Black people and stuff like that, call that shit out no matter how the numbers is for us out in that area. In San Diego, we got a small ass percentage of Black Americans here, you feel me? But we gonna call out the hypocrisy. All right? Y'all do the fucking same. And don't wait on nobody to do it. Be like, oh, we ain't got the numbers. Fuck all that. We got the internet. Okay? You got the phones. You got stuff. And at the same time, I'm telling y'all, put these people out there. Put them out there. Expose their ass. Just because you ain't got the number physically, we got the internet. We connected. We connected nationally. Okay? Now, with that being said, do I got anything else I really want to show y'all? Let me show y'all this. Get some laughter in here. Look at the real Hank Hill. He like, damn it, Bobby. I told you to give me propane. Damn it, Bobby. This not propane. How Hank Hill be doing? Oh, hot. Nah, but that's even funnier though. Oh shit! The Family Guy. I mean, Brad don't look like Stu. He gotta have his head a little bit more elongated, like a football. But everybody else kind of looking spot on. This hilarious. This is hilarious. Hold on. Oh shit! Bob's Burgers, y'all. Uh-oh. Hey, let's be real. It's I thought Bob was supposed to be an Indian. Berber looks like a Colombian. Maybe Bob is Colombian. I don't fuck know what's he supposed to be on that cartoon. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh man, the things y'all do with AI, man. Y'all hilarious, man. Oh my God. All right, phone lines closing down. Leave a voicemail, 619-609-7383. Call in. I will play your voicemail on the next episode. Look, I need to get better at this because everybody else be asking for it, but I have a hard time just, showing this up there. But it's up there. Cash App if you want to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't really got much more that I want to talk about. We about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all know who the hell I am. I don't need to say it again. But you know how you get around that of being shadow banned? Is do what y'all been doing. Hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all, though. I gotta start saying that too. Make sure it says all. If you on the tube or if you on Twitter, hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all. That's how you know when I go live. You feel me? And that's how you get around a shadow ban. All right. Also, I'm the off tangent man. I go off tangent here and there. Let me get to my fan sector of the audience. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. You feel me? My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, the tiny minuscule allies that we do have. Okay. Who else is in this sector of my audience? Everybody that was in the chat today that's on the fan side of the game. Appreciate y'all. My damn mods, Daryl and Brooke, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Also, my producers, Kiveon, Reeling, Byron, y'all in the damn building. And y'all should have been doing this loudly and proudly. I should be hearing this through the computer screen. Where is it? It's right here. There we go. Yeah. Hold on. One more. Listen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Now the other sector audience. Oh God.
Lord Jesus.
You stink. You suspected white supremacy. You hunkies. You tethers. You Sambos. You bootlicks. And the rest of you motherfuckers I can't stand. Y'all all can EAD. Now, with that being said, my final note is this. I'm all for Trump taxing on a $100,000 fee to the companies, to the corporations for these H-1B visas. You feel me? Will this happen? I don't know. I can see a play on both sides. I could see the corporations wanting this to happen because this will affect the smaller tech companies. And then down the line, they can do acquisition of these smaller tech companies, eliminate competition, and be like, oh, it wasn't us. It was policies and shit. Okay? But on the flip side, I could see corporations being petty and being like, I don't want to pay this $100,000. You know what? We the big dogs around campus. We shouldn't have to pay nothing, Trump. Okay? But the reason why I'm in agreement with this fee for the H-1B visas is because, believe it or not, you feel me, this is going to create jobs for Americans. I know some of y'all around the globe, and even some people in the States think that Americans are too dumb to do these jobs. Are you fucking kidding me? It's Americans already doing the damn jobs. Okay? And let me be even more specific. Black Americans. Y'all think we can't do them jobs? The coding. You feel me? That's what a bunch of the tech shit is at this point. It's just a lot of coding. It's coding and looking at shit all day. All right? No, man, open it up. Either open it up or tax these motherfuckers even more, because I know they sending money back to their homeland. Yeah, they fled their homeland, but they most definitely probably sending money back there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Actually, they tell us all the time. Thank you, Brooke. I appreciate it. They tell us all the time, though. They're like, yeah, I send money back to my peeps. Now, what the peeps do to that money, it must go to Sally Struthers, because they shit be still. God damn. But yeah, I'm all for it. I want my Black Americans to have the best possible chance to get these jobs. Okay? And at the end of the day, they're going after corporations. So this is gonna show us more: do the corporations value us, or do they value foreigners? They're getting paid on our shit. Y'all be the judge of that. My fan sector, the audience, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. The way I give shit is why I'm your favorite news anchor. I'm your favorite broadcaster. And yeah, hating sector, the audience, y'all could suck a frog's ass. I'm out of here, y'all.